Hello, my name is Michaela Lamb, and this is my inquiry-based learning lesson, which deals with physical features of the world, which is under the subject matter of geography and social studies. The world is a huge place that is filled with so many different types of physical features, like mountains, oceans, lakes, plains, hills, etc. So I would like my students to find these physical features all over the world and see how they affect the way people live. With some research, I would like them to find out how these physical features can affect people all over the world. And to the side, you will see a picture of some of the more basic terms that we've been learning, from mountains to mesas to dunes to beaches to peninsulas, etc. They will be using all these types of terms in their assignment. To begin, their task will be to get into groups of 3 and 4, and then I would like them to find a country, continent, state, region that they would like to research. And in order to do this, they will use a website that I found to help them find maps and stuff like that. Also, they will research different physical features of the area and identify them. Then finally, they will create a presentation on Powtoon, Prezi, or PowerPoint that shows A, the area they chose and where it's located, B, the physical features that are found, and C, to answer the question, what are the opportunities and challenges the physical features provide for that area? This entire process I have planned will take about 6 days in total. On day 1, they will break up into groups of 3 and 4, and with their group, they will review different physical features using a Quizlet review. To do that, they will go to this link right here, which you can do flashcards, spelling, a test, matching of all these different terms, some that we have learned and some that will be new to them. And they will test each other and make sure that they know what physical features they are looking for in a different area of the world. Then we will go back to our website. And then using the web, they will find areas that they enjoy, and they will use kid-friendly search engines like Kiddle to find more information on the physical features in the area they are researching. They'll find pictures, videos, and other media for the presentation. And then on days 3, 4, and 5, that will be their time to fully create their presentation using Powtoon, Prezi, or PowerPoint. And they will look at the tasks bar and complete the things that are listed, which will be to answer A, B, and C. And then finally on day 6, that's the day that they will present their presentations as a group, and they will make sure that each of them has something to say during the presentation, whatever it may be. We do have our information resources, and these are the different sites that they will use in order to do their research. Like A, we have the Quizlet review, and then we have the map site, which is very unique and very helpful. And this shows them a bunch of different states, like say Antarctica, and it'll give them a map of what it looks like and what they can find in that state. And then we do have the Kiddle website, and that's just basically showing everything that is needed for that. And that's just it's like Google, but for kids. And then we have the presentation type sites, which are Prezi and Powtoon, or PowerPoint, which is usually installed on the computer. Then I created a rubric for them all to follow. That way they know exactly what I am looking for. I will be grading based on both appearance and content and overall the presentation as a whole. So I want to make sure that the content is accurate. The information is organized and clear in a logical way. The text and font choice and formatting of the presentation is good. They have pictures or videos, and they use the graphics really well. And then finally, the presentation, which basically means if they were prepared, we could hear the words they were using, and the presentation had a good flow. So this goes from a scale of 1 to 4, 1 being the lowest and 4 being the highest. And we will grade based on that. At the end of this lesson, students will be able to identify physical features in different areas of the world and how it relates to the people who live in those areas, as well as the effects these physical features have on certain parts of the world. They will also be able to share this information in front of the class using presentation techniques. By using their online resources, they will be able to find all the information needed for their projects. Finally, the subject matter is social studies and geography, and the grade level that I'm using this for is grade 3. And it is planned about 6 days, and the technology tools we are using are the Quizlet, the map site, the Safe Engine Search, as well as the presentation sites. Before this, the students will be learning about the basic different physical features from all around the world, as well as names of the continents and some major countries. They will have previously learned how to use PowerPoint, Prezi, and Powtoon, and after this lesson, they will be learning more about the culture of these countries, which I think is important to understand. The standards that are addressed in this are standards 2, 3, and 6. They will be working together in groups of 3 or 4, and that will address standard 2. They will be researching their own country and finding information, and that will be addressing standard 3. They will be putting all the information into a presentation, which addresses standard 6. The skills and objectives the students will need are previous knowledge and comprehension. In order to adapt this, we could use a more advanced physical features terms, which can be found all over the internet. Also, we will have to choose smaller and more specific areas of the world and ask them to find more than 3 physical features that affect the land. And that is all on my physical features of the world in inquiry-based lesson. Thank you.